So one thing is, what about placements?
There is a lot of demand in this industry. I won't say that there's scarcity of job in this industry, because every day you see signing of new hotels, new hotels upcoming.
A new 5-star hotel, right?
Yes, new 5-star hotels. Like for the Hilton brand, I would only say that now they are expanding their hotels in India very much. Like they are signing multiple hotels. Choose your goals, have passion, and then believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself first.
Why do you think they should choose Krystal School of Excellence, especially when they are studying culinary and bakery?
Just because of the in-house restaurants and the in-house resorts. We go for a week exposure or 2-week exposure, and there we do it by ourselves. Like in the resort, we did bulk cooking.
Hello from Krystal School of Excellence. Today again we are here to talk about the hospitality journey, not through us, through our students. And today we have Sharika Muftar from Calcutta with us, who joined our institute in 2019, and after that she had an amazing journey. Today we'll be talking to her to understand her journey, her challenges, what all confusion she had when she was joining an institute, and then where she is today. Today we'll be talking about your journey, and I think many of the students who have a lot of questions, a lot of queries in their head, they'll be happy to understand what all challenges you have gone through. So if you can just tell us something about yourself, about your schooling, and how you got into the hospitality industry.
So I'll start from my schooling. I did my schooling from St. John's Diocese Girls Higher Secondary School.
In Kolkata itself, right?
In Kolkata itself. I'm born and brought up in Kolkata only. So I completed 10+2 in science. So I completed there, and then I was into home baking. Just casual, randomly for family occasions, birthdays, anniversaries. And then it struck me, I can choose this as my career.
So basically it was like a hobby and passion which you wanted to convert into a career.
Yes,
right?
That's definitely true. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're absolutely correct. So after that, I was searching for colleges, and then I just saw your post and I was interested. Then I had many questions about the courses.
I remember.
Like culinary, patisserie, and then it's 3 years degree. So lots of questions.
So Sharika, I'm coming back to your passion, your hobby of say home baking.
Yes.
So a lot of every year a lot of people who are into home baking, especially after COVID, home baking has taken a different level only, and then they have realized that they have a lot of potential and they can become professional bakers. They are interested there. But what is the first thing, according to you, because you have already gone through this, so what is the first thing when they are thinking of becoming a professional, what is the first thing they should look for?
An academy which is teaching professional baking.
Okay, so not basically, you're not saying join, because there are a lot of workshops which keep happening, but then that is, you're saying that is just teaching a particular product. But that is not teaching you how to be a professional baker, right?
Yes, that's definitely true, because professional and a home baking has 2 different standards. One can become a professional.
Basically what happens, why I'm asking this question is, I'm putting a lot of emphasis in this question, because we get students who are usually confused, especially when I talk about bakery, they are confused as whether they should do a full-fledged diploma in artisanal bakery and French patisserie, or they should do various workshops which keep happening on weekends and all that in various places in Calcutta. So what is your take on that?
Definitely a course, because workshops, each and everybody like make the recipes different, and then it's not the actual or authentic, if I would more precisely say.
Or you're saying people who are giving workshops from home, they are also home bakers who are giving workshops, and they are not professionals. I'm not saying they're not professionals. There's a lot of respect for everyone who's doing whatever, but they might be not accurate.
Yes.
Right?
So the baking is something, it's an art, and it requires lots of patience. So I would say give time rather than learning in 2 or 3 days or maybe a 6 days workshop, then giving 6 months. It is a really big difference.
Of course. So now coming back to after your schooling, you were wanting to do, you were a home baker and you were passionate and you thought it's time to turn into career.
Yes.
So you thought that time that, or you just want to do a course, or you had plans that what will I do in my future after doing this course? Just try and go back in that time, and if you can think.
So when I saw the hotel industry and everything, so I was turning my hobby or passion into a career, and then seeing the levels and everything. So yes, I had an aim that I want to become a chef, a patisserie chef, or I would say.
So your aim was clear that I will learn this, I like this, I'm passionate about it, and I will join the industry. That was clear.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Now, I remember when you came, now you were confused that time that whether you should opt only bakery, because at Krystal School of Excellence, we have options only in bakery, we have culinary arts and a combination of both. So I remember you were confused that I should do only bakery or I should do a combination of both. So what made you choose and what did you choose?
So all helps to you, all credit goes to you because you guided me well. Just choosing patisserie and choosing both of them, so why not gain knowledge in both of the field?
All right.
So that time I thought not just patisserie, and in hotel it's not just pastry section. So it's better to get knowledge of everything and then broadly choose and take the decision if I have to go in bakery department or hot department.
So I understood. Basically, you thought, why not do both?
Yes.
And then I know I'm good in bakery, but I might also be good in culinary.
Yes.
And then I'll get to choose both.
Yes.
Now, but that doesn't mean that if I am a student and I am wanting to do only bakery, that's anything wrong there, right? It just, you will be stick to one thing only and you'll not get another category.
Yes.
But at the same time, if I don't like cooking, I'm okay with bakery also.
Yes. So baking has lots of challenges as well as hot kitchen too. So it depends on if you like have a knowledge of both and then explore both the opportunities and then decide yourself, because right now you are not joining the industry, you are just having an exposure and a learning. So this time if you learn and explore both the opportunities, you will get to know, okay, if I'm good at bakery or if I want to join the hot kitchen, and then
so you can choose between. Yeah, perfect. Now coming back to your, again, 2019, so you decided that I'll do both the courses. What made you choose Krystal School of Excellence?
I would say this had major outlets, and we had exposure in all the outlets.
So you're talking about the in-house restaurants we have and where you got exposure and the events and all which we keep doing. All right.
So not IT or CT I would say, but while in being an academy, if I'm getting an exposure and learning with their in-house restaurants or resorts, so that helped me a lot to have a knowledge of what is the real world.
Yeah, so this is one thing which we proudly say that Krystal School of Excellence's students are a little superior than others. Reason behind that is, along with their studies, they also get practical exposure in real-time environment. So when they go to a hotel, they know what are they expecting, right? Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Yes. So now again, coming back to 2024, it's been 5 years when you started.
Yes.
You finished your course just after COVID.
Yes.
And after that, what was your journey? If you can take us through that, where you got your first chance to work.
So all credit goes to you once again.
Thank you so much once again. Yes.
So got an opportunity from the Krystal School of Excellence of USA J1 internship, and I went to the Starling Curio Collection by Hilton, and there I got the opportunity to do both of the sections, which is bakery and hot kitchen as well, banquets, restaurants, events. So I had a very good exposure over there and very good time in the USA. And then I came back to India, and then I joined DoubleTree by Hilton Gurgaon.
That's great. So again, when you went to USA, now again I'm trying to understand your background, your family.
Yes.
So you come from a Muslim family,
yes,
right? Being a girl, you never had to face challenges, because again, I'm not discriminating any, it's the reality which I'm talking about, because I believe your parents were very supportive, and I believe everyone's parents should be like that, and they believed in you.
Yes.
So apart from this, were there any challenges, or you had to, overcome something?
There are always challenges. I won't say that there's not a single challenge. Yes, there were challenges being from a Muslim family and letting a girl out, like out of the world, like it's a different world in the USA. My parents supported me a lot. My mother supported me a lot, convinced my father. My father was never like, hey, you should not go abroad. It's okay. You can work over here.
Maybe he was just worried that my daughter is going to go all the way.
Yeah, so all the way alone to the USA. Since from my childhood, I have always stayed with my family, not a single day out. So it was a very big thing for me.
So how was their reaction when you got through and you were all going? I'm sure they were emotional.
Yes.
But at the same time, how
they were very proud.
They were proud
They were very proud, and now they proudly say that my daughter has gone to the USA. She worked in the USA, and then this is how it goes. So yes, every challenge is there, but you have to stick to yourself.
And you have to prove yourself, right? Yeah, because your parents are putting in trust in you, and they are, sending you all the way.
Yes.
So it should be worth their trust on you.
Yes.
Right? That's very important. And now you did your amazing internship in USA. You got a couple of awards there also by the organization, and whatever feedback we got, that you were one of the best interns till date there. So when you came back, you decided to join DoubleTree by Hilton.
Yes.
And how was your journey? So now I'm trying to understand, because see, there are pros and cons in the industry abroad as well as industry in India.
Yes.
A lot of people say that industry in India, I cannot work, right? It's very difficult. But what is the good side? What do you think in last 1 year working in Hilton taught you, which which you can take forward in your journey wherever you're going next?
So I would say in India, everything is from scratch. So you learn a lot of things. In abroad, this is not the same case. So it's like most of the uses of pre-made or pre-mixes or sauces already to be done.
Okay. So basically what you're saying, a lot of things are ready-made out of which you make things. And here, talking about culinary, you have to make the sauces also.
Yes.
Okay.
So all the sauces or pre-mixes, we have to do it by ourselves. So we get to know more about ingredients and the texture, taste, everything. So yeah, here in India it is challenging because of long hours of working or not having to celebrate some occasions with friends and family.
But that's what hospitality industry is all about, right? So a lot of us call the hospitality industry the second army, because we are busy serving others, and sometimes we have to sacrifice the holiday time and all that. But that's how the industry is, and if you are passionate, you love it, right? You love serving people.
And then meeting new people every day and getting their requirements fulfilled on their table and making them happy is the most important thing for me.
Absolutely. That's how a hospitality professional should be, because today even we run various restaurants at along with Krystal School of Excellence. So if a guest goes happy from a restaurant, we feel we have achieved something, right? And our team also feels the same. So similarly, in the 5-star hotels, whether it's India or abroad, one feels content that the guest is satisfied.
Yes. So like if a guest had an allergy and you go extra mile for that guest and then do something which makes them feel like home. I'm not away from home. When somebody is at the hotel, they are for business or family trip or vacation or something else.
They should get the perfect hospitality.
Perfect hospitality. So when they get the smile and feel like a warmth of a love, so they are the happiest most, and then you are the happiest because you have served them and you achieved. You made somebody smile that day.
So now that you have a perfect combination of culinary, bakery, international work experience, Indian work experience in one of the best brands in the world, what are your plans after this?
So continue my journey and become young executive. I don't know which would be possible or not, but I shall work hard and follow my dreams. And
what is one thing, Sharika, which keeps you motivated? Because of what a lot of times what happens that, if you keep doing the same thing again and again, it becomes monotonous, right? And is it the passion, I'll say, or what is it which keeps you?
It is the passion, I would say, and as well as meeting new guests. It's not, the chef line is not just back of the kitchen right now in the industry. So you go and interact with the guest, you get to know the guest. So it's not just back of the kitchen. Previous days it was just back of the kitchen. So nobody is coming in front and nobody is having such interactions or in the events or the guests. But nowadays, it's not just the back work. You have work at the back, but then you have to come to the table and get the feedback and everything. So then meeting new people and exploring the world by their views, because in hotel, people come from all over the world.
Absolutely.
And they come and they ask about you, your culture, and they tell you about them. So it's like meeting new people every day, having a new day every day, and then
Yes.
making them smile.
Yeah, so that's one thing which is very good. If I talk about our course also at Krystal School of Excellence, every year we keep it, we keep updating it, because I believe what culinary arts was, say, 10-15 years back has completely changed now. Even if I talk about patisserie, cakes, the cakes which I would get in my childhood were these rectangular cakes with happy birthday written on it, brown in color. If they're chocolate, mango will be yellow and orange. Now things have drastically changed.
Definitely,
right?
that's so true.
How is your take on that? Because I believe when you joined Krystal School of Excellence, we were just expanding that time, and now we have a full-fledged kitchen.
Yeah, now like I see my college upgrading, and I'm like, oh, that time it wasn't, but now it's upgrading. Now
So it makes you happy or it makes you sad?
It makes me very happy because it's upgrading.
That's a good way to see it.
I would definitely recommend my friends or colleagues, whoever is interested in looking for some courses.
Yeah, because I remember when you were with us, we had a basic kitchen lab with like any other institute with all the commercial gas ranges and everything.
Yes.
And now we have an artisanal kitchen lab on which, students experiment and make things.
So it's like as time passes, we upgrade ourselves.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this makes me happy that I'm one of the students of this college.
Great.
And
We are happy to have you here as well. And where are you joining? I believe you are moving from Hilton. So
Yes.
what is your next position? Where are you joining?
So next I'm joining Hideaway Beach Resort and Spa in Maldives.
Now in Maldives.
Yes.
What else can you ask for, right? So USA tick, Hilton tick. Now let's go to Maldives.
Maldives. I can explore the
So
world.
I think you are literally living your hospitality dreams, right?
Yes,
and
that's so true.
I'm sure you have more planned, and I believe the way you are going, you will achieve it all, and you have our blessings. I just want you to convey a couple of things which, the students right now maybe who are thinking to do culinary or bakery, what are the couple of things they should keep in their head before joining an institute, or because sometimes they are not sure whether this industry is good, whether there will be jobs or not. So I'll throw one by one questions which usually we get from the students.
Yes,
so if you can answer them, it'll be great. So one thing is, what about placements? If I do a bakery or culinary course, whether I'll get placements or not, is there any demand in the industry or not?
There is a lot of demand in this industry. I won't say that there's scarcity of job in this industry, because every day you see signing of new hotels, new hotels upcoming.
And new 5-star hotels, right?
Yes, new 5-star hotels. Like for the Hilton brand, I would only say that now they are expanding their hotels in India very much. Like they are signing multiple hotels.
In next 3 years, there will be more than 10 million jobs only in India looking for professional hoteliers, professional chefs. And there is a scarcity of professionals in India right now, because from India a lot of people are going abroad, and a lot of people are also not that professional yet. They just know bakery, but they have not done a professional course on it. So we are going to face a boom in the industry, and there will be millions and millions in job who will be looking for you. So this will be the perfect time to do such courses, no matter where you do it from. But now again, coming to the question, so when you're choosing a college, what are the couple of things which you should keep in mind?
Couple of things are the lab, if you are choosing culinary or patisserie.
The practical lab.
The practical labs. Even for F&B practical labs. So it's not just the classroom exposure. This industry is not just in the classroom. It is not a certain course which you just get taught in the classroom.
It's not a theory-based course.
Yes.
Theory is a part of it, but it should be more practically taught.
So checking on the practical labs and the exposure, what they are giving. As I'll say for Krystal School of Excellence, so we have in-house restaurants, and then getting exposure in those restaurants while being in an academy is a very big thing. And then IT internship is a different thing. Like
so
once
IT,
you complete,
sorry I'm interrupting. IT is industrial training. For those of you who don't know, IT is industrial training and CT is casual training. Industrial training is something which you do after finishing your academics. You go and explore the industry, and casual training is when you go for a day or two to 5-star hotels for events and all to participate and get the experience and understand how things work there.
Yes.
Please continue.
So IT is a different scenario. Once you complete your academy, you go there and then you start from the zero from there in that hotel. But while studying in an academy, you're getting an exposure, so you know how it works.
Absolutely. So we have also put a lot of emphasis, because from last 3-4 years, we are trying to make this course perfect, and I think we have finally achieved it. So we have made now even the practical classes almost 70% hands-on. Because now when I explain hands-on again, so a lot of institutes are there who do a lot of practical classes. There is a practical lab, a lot of practical classes happen, but it's the chef who's making and the students who are making notes. So
Yes.
don't you think by making notes you'll not be able to become a chef?
Until unless you stand on the range and do it by yourself, you won't have that knowledge.
Absolutely.
So
So of course there has to be classes where chef will be teaching you because you don't know everything, but we have tried and make this proportion that okay, 30% chef will be guiding you and teaching you, and 70% you'll be doing that. I believe which was not there in your time. So now again we are trying to, with every year we also understand the pain points and we work on that. Along with that, we have also started working a lot on personality development, because as Sharika was saying that chefs are not just behind the kitchen anymore. So we have started doing a lot of body language classes, grooming classes, communication classes, because I believe that is also extremely important for a
yes,
chef, right?
very much important, because it's not just the backside of the kitchen or back of the house.
Absolutely. So just to conclude your points, point number 1 was you should get a lot of practical exposure.
Yes.
Point number 2 was try and join an institute which has their own hotel, own restaurant, so that you can get live exposure.
Yes.
Not because practical labs are usually not just enough to understand the industry. Point number 3 is an institute which has a course which focuses a lot on communication, a lot on personality development, along with your skill development. So I think we have all these 3 points,
Yes.
right? And I would like to have more points as well. One major point is placements, the tie-up with the industry, because if you have done a brilliant course and everything, and then the students don't have opportunities to go abroad, or if they want to work in India in 5-star hotels, if they do not have a good placement cell, it's also becomes a problem, right?
Yes. So it's not like you guys will have an interview schedule. It's us on the student who needs
Absolutely.
to crack it and who
Absolutely.
needs to prove it.
So it's a equal effort which
Yes.
one has to put.
Yes.
It cannot be that I have joined an institute and now everything institute
Everything
will do.
will be done by
Yes.
the institute.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you for bringing that point out. So a lot of efforts from the students is also required.
I would say like some just think like I have got a good institute and now everything is on their hand. I'll get a job after my internship done. But it's not like that. You have to prove, because now the industry has lots of major changes. So you have to prove yourself that
And you have to
yes,
stay updated.
Yes.
You have to keep learning, right? It's a professional work you're going for.
even now it's been years for me to this industry, but I still keep on going to my basics, learning new things, following the trend, because trend is changing after every year. Before it was like French cuisine, but now there is no such, and it's a vast gastronomy.
Absolutely.
So
Also, I remember, it just clicked in my mind right now that you had plans to maybe start something of your own. So
Yes.
is that thought still there? Because we also had an entrepreneurship course which I would personally
Yes.
teach, and I remember in those classes you had that knack that I'll one day start something of my own. Is it
Yes.
still there, or you have kept that aside? First you want to explore and then
right now I have kept that aside, because for me right now I would go until the end of this journey and then become an executive, or after that
so
corporate
is
there.
that a retirement plan now which you have?
Yes, you might say that.
So, Sharika has always been very bright, very confident, and she knew what is she doing. And it's so funny and also, proud to say that she has planned her retirement also. So, you have your entire thing planned, and I know the focus which you have you will achieve everything, and our best wishes are with you again. And
Thank
just
you
last
so
one
much.
message for our students who are out there, who are currently studying in Krystal School of Excellence and who will be joining Krystal School of Excellence. One thing which you want to give them as an alumni, as their senior from the industry, which they should keep in mind, just 2 lines for them so that they can get that and they can keep it motivating them.
Choose your goals, have passion, and then believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself first. If you believe in yourself, you'll achieve half the way. Thinking about all these courses and all the colleges, choose one of the college, choose your course, and keep working hard. This industry in the initial stages will give you hard times. It's not like it's an easy job. Chef
Absolutely.
job is not an easy job.
Absolutely.
So you have to give hours, you have to work hard, heavy lifting.
So hard work is there.
Yes.
I believe hard work is everywhere, no matter which.
Yes.
If you're not looking for hard work, there's no shortcut. Hard work is there. You have to have goals. That is very, very important.
Yes.
Then please continue. I interrupted. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. So, and then keep focusing on your goals and working hard, and one day you will achieve. It's not like make short-term goals and long-term goals, and you'll have your plan and focus on yourself, explore new things, because now the culinary world is not so small, or it's not just 17 French course menu. Like now the gastronomy has boomed this industry.
Yes. It's gone to a different level altogether.
So you have to explore, you have to keep on looking. So if you go, not just the academy, but you have to look in the internet and what is happening all over your state, your country, and international level. So it all combines together.
Absolutely.
And then your journey comes to an end. Like, yes, I have achieved. But until now, when you'll think that I have achieved, there'll be something new. So it's always keeping on upgrading yourself, not just in your skills, but overall development.
Absolutely.
So talking
That's about the industry.
and then, yes.
Now coming to when they're choosing a college.
Yes.
If they're confused between Krystal School of Excellence or XYZ college, why do you think they should choose Krystal School of Excellence, especially when they're studying culinary and bakery?
Just because of the in-house restaurants and the in-house resorts.
So I'll just put a little more, I would like to elaborate a little more on that. So why do you say how these restaurants and resort and everything helps the students?
We go for a week exposure or 2-week exposure, and there we do it by ourselves. Like in the resort, we did bulk cooking.
I remember. It's good fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was good fun. So being in a team and then doing that, and then having challenges.
I still remember just when she was talking about the resort bulk cooking, I remember they had a challenge and they were falling short of time.
Yeah.
And Sharika took 5. She had to make rotis because that was the only thing which was left, and they had, I think, 9 or 10 minutes left, and they had to make around 50 rotis. So she was making 5 rotis at once.
Yeah.
And all the team was, all excited, and the food was, end of the day, was excellent. So, these challenges are which teach you a lot, and they teach you how to work in busy environment.
Yes.
And this is fun learning which gets you ready for the industry as well.
Yes,
right?
because until unless we are in the academy, we are having this exposure, it's fun learning.
You have to get out from your comfort level. Yes.
Like that time which you said me about the rotis, it was like we were trying to complete it on time. We have some, even for orders now in 5-star hotel, we have a certain time limit which I have to deliver.
Yes. And then you might come up with some obstacle, some problem in
Yes.
between. So how to handle that?
Yes.
Situation handling basically.
So that time it was fun. I never knew that I could make 5 rotis at a time. It was just out of the box
now you
that
know.
time.
Yeah.
And now I know that yes, I can do that. So that definitely helps a lot. And then in-house, and then the practical exposure which we get over here. And even in my time, like we used to make it by ourselves. Few of the
So
items
that was
by
our
us.
vision, our mission of the institute, that this institute has to be a little different. It will not focus only on theory.
Yes.
We'll try and get as much possible in every period of time, and will keep upgrading. I'm sure what we are today after 5 years will be even better.
Yes.
So, but our whole idea is to get students industry ready. That is one thing which we follow. The word industry ready, it's a very big, statement, but that is our whole goal. And once again, thank you for coming and taking your time. You were here in Calcutta for a few days, and you'll be
Yes.
flying to Maldives, I think, in a week from
Yes.
now. And
Next week.
we'll be happy to have you once again so that you can share with the future chefs about your experience in Maldives.
Yes.
And I'm sure a lot of you will connect with Sharika. She doesn't get a lot of time because she is in the industry, and she'll be always happy to guide you in whichever way possible, whether
Yes.
it's about Krystal School of Excellence or about the industry or about the placements. Anything, she's always there, I know that, but at the same time she's working, so she has long hours, she stays on her own, so she is a very, very busy person. So give her time to reply, and if she doesn't reply, don't get angry on her, right?
Yes, explore the world. This
Yes.
industry is very good to explore the world.
All right.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sharika. I hope this video again was very helpful, and you must have understood what is the journey of a hotelier from a student point of view, from an industry point of view, how she got placed, how she overcome her challenges, coming from Calcutta, exploring the world, now again going to a new destination. So that is the best part of our industry. If you have that passion, if you want to travel the world, this is the perfect opportunity. And as I mentioned, there will be millions and millions job coming, not just in India, all over the world, and there is a lot of demand. So why not do something which is in demand instead of doing something where there are too many professionals and less demand? Supply demand ratio should be taken care of, and I wish you all very best. If you are thinking of joining culinary or bakery, take your wise decision and choose the best for you. Wherever you are, just see for options, and whichever institute is giving you maximum practical, maximum exposure on personality development, go for it. So all the best and have a wonderful time ahead. Thank you so much.